Ladies and gentlemen, we return to the action here inside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in beautiful Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is boxing. This is Top Rank, presented by Hall of Fame boxing promoter Mr. Bob Arum, and presented in association with Bryce and Tony Holden Productions. This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the middleweight division. Our judges at ringside: Greg DeVilbiss, Henry Ellick, and David Sutherland. And the man in charge at the sound of the bell, Mr. Gary Ritter. Introducing first, out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 159 pounds, wearing black trunks with white trim. He brings a record of 1 win with only 1 defeat and 1 draw. From Erie, Pennsylvania, Jeremiah Yeager. Introducing out of the red corner. He weighed in at 162.4 pounds, wearing white trunks with gold trim. He brings a record of 3 victories, no defeats. 2 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Las Vegas, Nevada, the legend lives on, Nico Walsh.
Okay, gentlemen, we're going 4 rounds. You got your instructions earlier. Give us a spirited, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Any blows on the belt is a foul. Touch your gloves. Bring it at the bell.
Gary Ritter, the 3rd man in the ring tonight. Christina Poncher and Michaela Mayer here with you. Fight number 4 for both Nico Ali Walsh and Jeremiah Yeager. Back to the place that holds a soft spot in Nico's heart, where he made his pro debut back in August, and we were there, Michaela. It seems like a lot has happened since then, but it was only barely 6 months ago.
Yeah, I know. That was my first time joining you on the broadcast. The first time 2 women announcers were calling a boxing match, so that was great to make history, and I'm excited to be back.
Nico Ali Walsh has a new man in his corner, although has been a part of his team in his life for quite some time. Richard Sloan is now the lead in the corner. Sugar Hill and Nico have parted ways for now. Still remain friends, remain close, but just felt like they needed someone that could devote everyday one-on-one attention to Nico in Las Vegas, and Sugar Hill is in Detroit, where the famed Kronk Gym was. So Richard Sloan, a product and a vice president of the Kronk Gym, also someone that believes and trained alongside Emmanuel Stewart, and similar style, but you know, a surprising change for us at this point in Nico's career. Just 3 pro fights, this number 4.
It makes sense though, because Nico Ali Walsh, although he carries the name Ali, is still very new to the sport. He still has a lot to learn, and not every coach knows how to take a fighter from those beginning stages. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of time, like you said, and maybe Sugar Hill just doesn't have what it takes at this stage to do that.
He's got his hands full with another big name in the sport in Tyson Fury, and what he's got going on with him. Going to be training him in the UK for that. So I understand, you know, guys that need that constant development like Nico does. So
I
Richard
think that's
Sloan.
good of Nico to realize that he needed that, and he needed more one-on-one time. It shows dedication to the sport, and that he knows that he still has a lot to learn, and that he wants to do the best he can.
He's in with Jeremiah Yeager tonight, who has fought mostly as a professional MMA fighter, just his 4th boxing match as well.
He's getting some punches in right now.
He sure is.
It's not a surprise to me, because anytime you get an MMA fighter, they don't throw orthodox punches. So the punches that Nico Ali Walsh is training for in the gym, they're not coming from his opponent. They're not coming that way from his opponent right now. They're coming from different directions than what he's not used to.
And you can even tell Yeager is listed as an orthodox fighter. He's switching to southpaw. You know, those MMA guys come straight at you. They're used to switching stances, and
he felt that right hand, though. Whenever they laugh it off like they didn't feel it, you know they felt it.
100%, Michaela. Round 1, these two have both been getting some good shots here early on, and maybe even a tad bit of blood from the nose of Ali Walsh here in round 1. Jeremiah Yeager, 31 years old, from Erie, Pennsylvania, and in fact took his first flight on an airplane to be here for this fight, and he has shown up, and he is loving every moment of this so far.
Yeah, he's smiling in the ring right now. He's landing some good right hands. Nico has to be careful. He has to keep that left high, and he has to stay behind the jab. I would do a double jab at this point, because she's trying to counter with that one jab and come over the top.
Nice
right
counter
hand
shot.
from
Yep. Oh, and then gets caught with the right hand from Jaeger. Entertaining first round here.
All right, very good. Just gotta
And
relax a little
there's a
more.
look at Nico Ali
Very
Walsh
good.
and Richard T.
Relax.
Sloan. And
Fun in
many
that.
boxing fans
Well,
know
we'll talk a
Richard
little
Sloan
shit.
from
Yeah,
the
funny.
amazing artist that he is. He just wanted to remain an artist and was done with training and cornering and managing gyms, but decided that there was only one guy that he would really come back for and made it worth his time and the dedication, and that was Nico, and how close he is to the Ali family. So deciding to be back and help move him along. They've said that they've gotten a lot of different looks in at different gyms all around Las Vegas. They really wanted to up the sparring than what he was doing with Sugar, and they feel like they've done that. They said they probably sparred Michaela 2 to 3 times the amount of sparring rounds that they did for the first 3 camps.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's good. I don't know what they originally started off with. But at this stage, it's not really a ton of really hard sparring for someone like Nico, who's still trying to learn the basics and the fundamentals of boxing. So hopefully they didn't overdo it.
He got caught with a right hand and then a left on the combination, and then dishes one right back to Jaeger. Mixing it up a little bit more than what we were seeing. Down to the body with the right hand there. Ooh,
right hand left hook.
Catches Jaeger with his neck and chin straight up in the air. Comes with the right hand, backs him into the corner, does Ali Walsh. Down to the body, right hand for Walsh.
Stop, breaks the back.
I will say that from watching him this close the second time, I will give him that he does have power. I can not only do I can hear it, but I can see his stiff punches. So I will give him that. Now he just needs to work a little bit more on the technical part and not getting hit. But
Yeah.
he is landing some good shots, and he does have heavy hands. This guy switching from left to right stance.
Yeah, when you get some of the MMA fighters that cross over, they get caught squared up quite often in the middle of stances. Not really used to letting their hands go as much as the only form of offense when you come from MMA. So although he's listed as a right, we've seen him switch between orthodox and southpaw quite a bit, and then get caught with the left hand like that from Ali Walsh.
And it's tricky. It's tricky at this stage when someone's switching. So for Ali to see that the first time,
Break, step back. Don't push.
definitely an experience. He needs to stay straight down the middle with his shots. Double jab, right hand, finish with the hook.